coach, put me in the game. More than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Discussion, you started, I finished, put me in the yeah, put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey coach, put me in the game.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise.
Yo, what's good, man?
Make graveyards feel alive.
How we doing?
Break the immortal down to his
Hey, we're live on YouTube right now. It's got a good game, man.
I come alive in the dark.
Who you using? I'm still on a loading screen.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
This is my first game on.
Today
I just
we've
started
got an
stream,
AFC East matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami.
I'm a chicken.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Let's see what you got.
On play action, Allen.
The
ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you have people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. They go right back to Singletary. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Oh, right.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
One of the toughest things about playing quarterback is staying in the pocket, all that going on around you, and not letting your eyes go down to where the pass rush is. Instead, keeping them downfield. And that time he did and found his tight end for a first down.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him some.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
I missed that. Okay, no, I didn't.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
It's a good start.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
This is one of my better games. That was one of my better games.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
What you gonna give me? One running back, 3 wide receivers.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Looking to pass.
I got stuck on the line.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve.
Do this.
It's third
I
down.
messed up.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
I messed up. I should not. You're not going to let me change this, are you?
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And his throw here's incomplete.
I screwed that up.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's see how you got this. You're sending Hill on a streak, sorry.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right.
Got it.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
That's all me.
And the
that's
Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I appreciate that you're not just throwing one up to Hill every single play.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
A lot of Dolphins players, I would say a lot of Dolphins
getting this
players
out to the flat Mostert. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now Tua.
Oh,
They
that was all
complete
me.
it to Hill.
I messed that up.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
You're running this ball, aren't you?
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Welcome to the stream, viewers. comment down below what team you want me to use next.
Here's Mostert. And he is in.
Good play.
Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run.
Take your
Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
I don't trust it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7.
Got 3 minutes to get down the field.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
3-minute offense.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I don't take it out.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
Normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group.
Either, but that was
they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
That was a joke.
That was a joke. I know they got it. I have to believe the head coach has said, this is 4-down territory for us. We're going to try and pick it up no matter what.
I'm thinking the same thing because he is sneak. You only think inches, a foot, maybe.
Throw the ball,
and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Going deep.
Oh, he's got you burned.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs.
He wasn't the target, by the way.
Yards.
Diggs was not the target on that play. I was going to go for Davis. That was my original target.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Yeah, I don't know.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Well, the target was to go to Davis.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
I sent Diggs hoping you would double team Diggs, and then I could go to Davis.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive guy,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt.
Oh, you got it.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I didn't think you got it either.
Tua going to throw. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. On the move past the 40. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 67 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to.
Oh,
This is today's.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. He had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone. It was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
What was that?
Touchdown, Dolphins! Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground.
Not gonna lie, you sound like you're underwater.
And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Okay.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
I was not trying to
Gabriel Davis, 75 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Here's Tua.
Got it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Be smart about this.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And it bangs off the right upright, no good.
I knew I missed
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think.
Tre'Davious has
really run
X
our
factor.
offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
19 yards to pick up there. Move
That's
the
not going
chains.
to be the right play to make.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 to throw again. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
I assume I have to.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
This is an RPO. I just realized it's RPO.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On play action, Allen. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Boy, that's kind of one of those we saw developing and had interception written on it from the second that ball left his hand.
And if you're going to throw a floater like that, it really only works if you're leading a tight end on a flag route or something to the corner of the end zone. If you're going to throw a ball like that to the sideline, you're just giving the defender way too much time to make a read on it, step in, and make the play.
Wilson with a 1st down carry. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Wilson's got it complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try and run with Wilson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jeff Wilson taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Yeah, here we go.
Raheem Mostert, 48 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, here's the part where I throw another pick.
McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Singletary again. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Now Allen off the bootleg. Uncorks one for Davis. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on.
Let's face it, the focus is going to be at the end of this play on the big-time gain, right? He lined up on the left and worked his way all the way to the right before the perfect pass found him. But how about the offensive line and the protection to give him enough time to work his way all the way across the field?
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Allen off the play fake. Looking in zone, but
go
it's
for it,
incomplete.
Diggs. What was
Now
that?
the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now Allen rolling to his left. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
I don't trust my defense.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game not quite over yet.
Yeah.
We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here, I'll do this. There you go. I'll do this. Should be, let me double check how many subs I've got. Oh, okay, 471, yeah. I said 471 subs. Alright. Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Back to throw is Tua.
He's
got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
I'm just letting this go out. Like, I'm not even going to fight it.
To throw is Tua.
Yeah, I'm not even going to.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on.
What's going on, viewers? We got 3 viewers in the chat
so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long complete. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's
I don't know if you gave this to me, but I'll take it.
Micah Hyde. And now off to the races down the right side.
I'm not going to run out hill. I'm not going to run out hill. Oh, I made it miss.
He's going to score. It's a
beautiful
6 and a Bills touchdown.
Now, hear me out. Hear me out.
Excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
Damn it.
He will not get into the end zone.
That was gutsy. I went for the win
instead of for a 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all.
That was gutsy, and it just cost me the game.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
I won't use my timeouts. If you just want to be in the clock out, take
defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I'm not going to ask questions.
So my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop
Boy,
it with 13 seconds left to play.
Giving me this.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
That's not too much time. 47 yards.
Eyes now on Tyler Bass. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play in overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys,
good game, man.
On you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
Appreciate it.
So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a one touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game. Give credit where credit is due.
I should not have won that game.
They came off the pace and got it done.
You let me win it, it seems like. I feel like you let me win that. At that point, I was just trying to let him have his win. I don't know if that was pity or what that was. But if you're watching this, thank you.
I'm Gonzo, got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give a flex. While you dare look in the breast, feel the get up in your chest while I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I'll be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage, acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it out, what you handsome. You ain't dance on.
That shouldn't have ended like that, but I appreciate him for it. If anyone who's in the stream wants me to play anybody else, let me know.
Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you.
Welcome to the stream, one viewer. If there's any people you want me to play, let me know. Or if there's any teams you want me to play. I don't know if that was pity. If you missed that last game, I don't know if that was a pity game or what. But the dude just pretty much just let me win.
You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting.
Alright. Let's stick with the Bills for now.
Cold.
First up. What's up, Chief? What's up, Chief Kobe? How we doing? What's going on, man?
I don't want to clarify. Keep up. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
What's going on, man?
And we are underway in Buffalo.
Hey, we're getting some games in for the YouTube.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
See how this one goes.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary.
Whoa,
and he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Easy, Stephon.
16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. That's complete to Davis. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. Room here to run. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Beautiful.
Devin Singletary, 33 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon.
Beautiful.
An extra point by Bass.
That's a good start.
Good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
All right, let's see what you're throwing at me.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. Finding room at midfield. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Throwing is Hurts. Sanders has it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Hurts. Caught on the slant. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Allen now on first down. Looking for Knox on the crossing route. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Bills have moved out in front. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Give me back-to-back wins. The connection to your player. Oh, yeah, sweet. That's back-to-back wins.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you ride each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers.
See if we can go 3 in a row. That was terrible.
Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway in Southern California.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Herbert on 1st down now. This is intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And, partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Once more, here's Eckler. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Running on first down, Eckler trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Herbert now. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 15 now. Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. On play action, Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Allen's got it complete. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. 9 yards on the play and a first down. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And got his man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 75 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
To throw again on second down. Herbert looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Williams, the man in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On fourth down, Herbert going deep here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have come back to regain the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And this throw will be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick, and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having... Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that touchdown.
Austin Eckler, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have retaken a third quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Now this throw caught left side and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And for the fourth time tonight.
Grief! I can't. I can't.
Take possession.
The game is fucking giving it to him. Good fucking grief, game. Give me a chance. Why is the game giving it to him?
Of the football. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they will eventually...
Give me the benefit of a fucking...
The 3. Herbert. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Herbert. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Uncorks one for Davis. And now here's another interception.